thought that Washington played a very good first half. I thought that we came out very aggressive. Obviously, you could see the different styles of play between the conferences and the coasts because it seemed like we were getting a lot of charging calls. That was the first time we've ever had that many charging calls in one game. So, but I felt like it was because we were being very, very aggressive on the offensive end. But I thought Washington did a great job in the first half of taking us out of some of the things we like to do, but felt like in the second half we settled down a little bit off on the offensive end, and we were able to get some offense from our defense. And obviously Alex Montgomery was huge, as she always is and has been her entire career at Georgia Tech. But it's really a lot of pressure to come home in front of your friends and family and put on the type of performance she put on today. But that just tells you the type of player she is and the toughness that she has.
Did you sense the different kind of added motivation in her?
Alex usually, rises to the occasion. In my 4 years coaching Alex, she's probably the most competitive player that I've ever coached. One of the most competitive people I've ever been around. She usually, when it's an important game, she steps up and really carries our team, and has since her freshman year. So I wasn't really surprised, but I knew that it was important for her to perform well in front of her family and her friends.
Those calls that you did get early, sometimes there was a little bit of emotion that came out of your players. Were they a little rattled at all as far as that?
I think we were just a little bit surprised because we're used to a real physical type of game, and a lot of, there was a lot, we're used to, that not being, not necessarily called all the time, because on the other coast, a lot of stuff, is let go, and we've had to learn how to play and adjust, which has been great for us because we never know where we're going to be in postseason, the NCAA tournament. So it's really, the last two games at Portland State and here, we've had to adapt to the officiating, and that's a good thing. I mean, because it helps us improve as a team and be able to, make those adjustments if and when it happens to us again and we get sent to the West Coast.
You guys did have a sizable lead at the half, but at the same time, one of the final plays was, one of your players getting a little caught, I guess, in the wrong spot. Washington gets a good shot. So what did you kind of say at halftime? Were adjustments that you wanted to make defensively?
Well, one of the things we just talked about was, we had 9 turnovers, and then we also talked about we only had 3 offensive rebounds, and we're a pretty good rebounding team. So we were more focused on our rebounding, and defensively we felt like our press back into our zone was pretty effective. So we just talked about, not letting the ball come to the high post and watching the baseline runner because they had Krista Keenan run the baseline, which she's such a great shooter. Obviously that was a concern for our defense.
How much was the motivation just playing in front of your friends and family, or did you make something against Washington?
No, not really. I read the paper earlier this morning, and they were trash talking us, so I had to have a good game, and that's why I came out there.
What were they saying?
Oh, they're going to shut me down and all that, and we're not going to win, and then play on top of that the fans, oh, good luck, but you're going to lose, and we didn't come this far to do that, so.
What were the t-shirts that seemed like your family was been?
Oh, they just had a picture of me, welcome back, Alex Montgomery.
Okay. As far as the ability that you had out there, what were you kind of seeing against their defense that was kind of opening up for you?
They were sagging off me, and then they tried to switch, and then the post came on me, and so I just shot for them.
Did you get recruited by them much?
Yes, I did.
Yeah. Why did you have a picture?
I'm a mama's girl, and my mother lived in Atlanta, and so I had to post my mother. And of course, great coach, Joe Joseph, got me.
When you imagined this game beforehand, is this exactly what you had pictured?
Oh yes, just coming out and showing my family and friends a good game, showing them what I'm capable of doing, and my teammates just get the win for them.
And there was a couple